What is up, my people? Sage here, and I'm back with another one. And yeah, let me fix you guys real quick. Yeah, I want to see a little bit more bicep, you know what I'm saying? Big guy. Jokes. But yeah, today's thing is less about exercise than it is about just life in general, and something that you can take and apply in your day to day life, and apply to the way you think about life in general. Now, today's message is about kindness, first and foremost, self love, and happiness. Now, first and foremost, kindness. A great man says it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And I'm a big believer in that way of thinking, you know, because I have way more respect for the nice janitor than I do for his asshole boss, and that's just how I operate, you know, because being mean is easy. Just deflecting all the time and just, being unnecessarily better, it's so easy. But how much more effort does it take to actually, take a moment and have a bit of, self-control, self-preserve, like a bit of, yeah, control over your emotions and the ability to just be happy with, like, toward other people, and be happy with yourself, which immediately segues into my next message, which is about self-love. Now, with self-love, it's very interesting, especially when you realize that there are people out there that are crazy, crazy rich, but they're not happy, you know. And there are people out there with the best bodies that you can imagine, the best bodies you can possibly think of, and they're not happy, you know. And then, you think to yourself, why would you not be, why would that not make you happy? I mean, you have it, you know. And I think, because in my mind, happiness it's undefined, really. It's more of a to each their own type of thing. But here is the common denominator that I've found, through research, observation, that type of stuff, is the realization that happiness comes from within. Is that it's not about, okay, let me go get that and then I'll be happy. It's more about, let me be happy and then I'll go get that. Happiness is not conditional. You can be happy right now, actually, in whatever situation, no matter how much it hurts. You can just obviously grieve. I'm not saying don't grieve. Grieving, it's a part of life. Sadness is a part of life. But happiness, for the most part, is a choice. For the most part, you can be happy. You know, you can be happy on your way to the goal, which falls back to what I was saying yesterday, which is fall in love with the process. You can be happy grinding. You know, you can be happy. Here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is happiness is its own thing. It's its own objective, and then the other objectives are also separate from happiness. You know, like what really made this click is me. Like, I follow Chris Bumstead on Instagram, and he made a post recently about, like, he did like a physique update. So it was a picture of him and his body at the moment, and then he was like, yeah, quarantine, it really, like, obviously his physique is not where it would be if they never went into quarantine, stuff like that. I think they're in quarantine right now, if I'm not mistaken, but something like that. And then he segues off into saying that, but I'm happy with where I am right now. And then immediately it clicked. I resonated with that because I know that, I felt that in myself. I've seen that. Like, I was off for 2 months, and in those 2 months I wasn't working out because I didn't want to cause, like, imbalances and stuff like that I would eventually have to come back and correct. I'd rather just not just detrain and then stack back up. But as I was withering away into nothingness, um, I was still happy. I was still happy with myself. My confidence, my happiness is not dependent on my physique. Although my physique does make me happy and building it makes me happy, like it's digressing, going backwards doesn't bother me very much and also doesn't affect my happiness. My happiness is my happiness, my body is my body. My body feeds into my happiness, but without the body, I am still happy because I'm happy first and then I have a body, you know? So it's a very big thing about the reason why the billionaire is not happy. I'm not saying all billionaires are not happy, but the reason why the billionaire is not happy is because he didn't have happiness first. Is because the billionaire thought that a billion was going to give them happiness. But maybe later in life is when they'll realize what I have already realized and what I'm asking you to realize is that it's happiness first and then it's the billion. It's not the billion that gives you happiness, you know. Happiness is its own objective. Happiness is its own thing to be sought after, you know. Obviously, it doesn't come easy sometimes, but happiness is its own thing. Happiness does not depend on a billion, you know. Happiness is its own thing. And yeah, that's just the main thing that I wanted to give you guys. Don't want to make today's video too lengthy. I just want you guys to know that being being important is nice, but it's more important to be nice. You know, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And also, love yourself first, love yourself foremost, and then build upon that. You know, having a great physique won't make you happy if you're not happy. Having money won't make you happy if you're not happy. Be happy and then go after your dreams is what I'm asking you to do. Is first find the happiness within yourself and then chase your dreams, you know? Because when you chase your dreams with a hollow spirit, then when you have the dream, you won't be able to appreciate it as much. You won't be able to appreciate the work that you put in, you won't be able to appreciate being on top of the hill because you weren't happy during the climb. Now, I need you guys to promise me two things. Number one, you'll like and subscribe. Number two is that you'll chase your dreams. You'll be happy first. You'll try to be kind, you know? And yeah, just try and find the happiness and try and find the love for yourself before you go after something that will leave you once again hollow, you know? Realize that happiness is its own thing and realize that when you are happy, all the other things are a bonus, and having those other things will only extend on the happiness, won't give you the happiness, you know. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe. It helps me very, very much. It helps the channel grow. um and please comment down below if you have a topic that you would like me to talk about. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Spread love, chase your dreams. Sage signing out.